Hi everyone, I have a quick Divine Masculine Twin Flame read for you. I just felt like doing it, so here we go. Take a deep breath. Sending you lots of love and blessings. On this Saturday night, the eclipse is actually, it starts late tomorrow on the West Coast, I guess. On the East Coast, it's like from like 2:30 around there till around 7 a.m. on the 30th. So we are in the eclipse energies of the lunar eclipse. This reading was done the past couple hours, and today's the 28th. The 28th is the twin flames, the Two of Wands, the choice of path. And what is the date today? 28, 38, 39, 41, 43? Is it 43? Is that what I said earlier? I can't remember. Yeah, it's 43. So 43 is the Three of Cups, the coming together, the celebration, the socializing. And that 3 came up earlier as well. So we have the twin flames, the choice of path, and the socializing of the coming together in joy. I cut this deck, and again, this is for the Divine Masculine Twin Flame, so it affects the masculine within the feminine as well, but it is for the Divine Masculines. If something doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit. There's a lot of energy here, and it may not all be for you. So we have the SIRIAN Starseed deck is the main deck, was cut at 357, which is the Empress, and the Three of Swords. And at 408, as I was clarifying and covering some of the words, F flames came up, so not the F word necessarily, unless that relates to you. But F for me is the phi energy of expansion and contraction, which can relate to the F word in that sense. So expansion and contraction of the flames, the transmutation, the drama. And then at 410, with the Magician, right away, as soon as I put that Magician down, because he's kind of an angry magician, I was getting mincemeat and chop suey. Actually, that's this card here, just to give you the idea, because he's kind of hangry. He is reversed in this though, so he may be a little bit out of control. I finished clarifying at 421, which is the Emperor and the World, completion of the Emperor. And the major arcana in this read, Karma, which is judgment, Ascension, which is the world, Reflection, which is the Hermit, Shadow, which is the Devil, and the Lovers. We also had before the read, Transition, which is the Death card, the Great Wheel or the Wheel of Fortune, and then Reason, which is the Emperor. We had 1 sword, 2 cups, 2 pentacles, and 1 wand, so very well balanced. And the Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands came up in the main part. Well, actually, there were no court cards in the main read. Before the read, the Queen of Pentacles came up, and after the read is the Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands. And let's see, yeah, and the Wounded Warrior, but that's all after the read. So there were no court cards in the read, only the major arcana people. So the Hermit was there, the Devil was there, or the Shadow, the Emperor was there, and the Lovers. Okay, so those are the characters that were coming up here. So for me, that's Aquarius, Pisces, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, and then before the read, Scorpio, Libra, and Aries. So we had, as far as numbers in the code line, it was all about rebirth and happy ending. We had double 5s and double 8s, which for me, I think this was from the Divine Triangle, the numerology book, that 5 and 8 together, those numbers are greased lightning. It's the power and the speed, right? The lightning and the power behind it, the thunder. So that's greased lightning. So we had double 5s of Excalibur, the Ace of Swords, and 88, which is the dance of the masculine and feminine, each balanced within their own masculine and feminine, and then dancing side by side, which then can topple over into the infinity symbol as they are together. We have 3, 4, 5 came up here, the 3D, 4D, 5D. The number 1 of the Magician and that new start, and then 78 of the 10 of Pentacles. And the code line with rebirth and happy ending was all about the number 90 from 3, 8, 5, and 74. 74 is the 6 of Pentacles. It also comes up on the nature card because that's perfectly balanced. The 90 is 9 with a 0 behind it, a lot of source energy backing up the compassion, the selflessness, the endings around the world. We also had 1221 here. So we got your 1221 date for next month that came up in this read. Again, 55 and 88, as well as 58, which is the four of swords, the connection in the 5D between the masculine and the feminine, the 1 of the magician, the 13 of the death card, 3, 4, 5, I told you already. 57 is the 3 of swords. And 78, which is the 10 of pentacles. And 12, the hangman, 23, the king of wands, and 89, which is like the phi energy, the expansion, either too hot or too cold, but not human temperature, outside those lines. So regarding rebirth and happy ending, the code line for this read for the divine masculine, and by the way, the challenge is the 5 of cups reversed, and the block is the 4 of cups upright. The code line here is about Sophia and the 77, which is the sovereign. Also, TT or 77 was coming up, and TT can be temper tantrums or the pi energy, which is not expanding outside the lines, but it is centered human. Perhaps someone having a temper tantrum. Also, the Empress coming up here, and the abundance of the 3 and the 8 of the dance and the strength of the grieving process. The 7 and the Chariot, which is the divine feminine within the masculine, right? The chakra system is feminine energy, the grounding and integrating of the happy ending and the rebirth thereafter. The fertility goddess at war. So there may be some anger coming up in the divine feminine today. Fertility goddess at war, hunting as her secretions boil to the nth degree in the rear dance, as, and that could be like a butt dance too, as the three people rate, or the Empress rates the one grieving their chariot or grieving in their chariot, grounding and integrating this rebirth and happy ending. Sophia's temper tantrum or pie, maybe someone cooked a pie, or maybe somebody ate all the pie. But I was getting with the Sophia also the Empress energy of Toys R Us. So instead of Toys R Us, Empress are us, or 3 are the dance, or Empress are us. 3 are 8 minus 5, which was coming up in the code line, of emotions, of heart. The 74 of the 6 of Pentacles, sharing, and that perfect balance, just like nature, sharing them and grounding and integrating the happy ending, the rebirth. So the 8 of the dance minus the 5 of the expand equals the 3 of the Empress, or the abundance energy. The Empress, so 8 and 5, or excuse me, 3 and 5 are the Empress and the Hierophant as a couple, and then 4 and 4, which also would be 8, is the dance of the Emperor and the Emperor. So there may be 2 kinds of couples here, the Empress and the Hierophant, and the Emperor and the Emperor. Sophie's choice, which side of the pie to take, lightning flash, the light side of the moon, or pass. Take the high road, 309, in energetic exchange, in rating grief on a scale of 7 to 4 or 4 to 7. Remember, 4 to 7 is the sweet spot, the middle of the number scale of emotions, the happy ending and rebirth. So we have the 4 to 7, which comes up as just airing to the light side of the numbers, right? A little bit higher than 5 is 4 to 7 at average, but also 7 to 4 was coming up, the sweet spot. But here they were bringing up the 8 and 5 because this is the greased lightning. 5 to 8 or 8 to 5, which can come up tonight from 5 to 8, meditating, or meditating at night when you sleep from 8 till 5 in the morning. Grounding the union. The 5 and the 8 have to do with 58 and 85, and 58 is the 4D connection, or the 5D connection in meditation, and 85 is the reflection of that, which is the grounding of that connection into the physical reality. The greased lightning of this lunar eclipse, grounding union into the physical realm. So this read even starts off here with the moon. Is that the moon there? I'm sorry, it's not there, but it's in the these cards up in front of you. We have the moon and the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Swords here, the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is reversed. The Ten of Swords is reversed too. The Nine of Swords is reversed, and then the Knight of Swords, I believe, is upright. Yes. So the full moon eclipse tomorrow, dumping emotional attachments now that the worst is over, and the bliss is here. Great riches or withholding. It's all in the perspective, in suffering and silence, to end the nightmare of the messenger of truth. So karma is the card here in the underlying energy with the mini deck clarifiers on top. And the cards down that I went were the Queen of Pentacles reversed. I keep whistling when I've been talking recently with the Queen. It's pretty funny. Transition reversed, Wheel reversed, Reason reversed, which is the Emperor, and Two of Cups upright. So the Queen of Pentacles is reversed, ungrounded, in transit, stuck taking forever in twist of fate, while the spinning wheel is down, unable to weave or use the spindle back and forth. Must go up and down instead and ground when you can't work the wheel. Without reason or rhyme. Again, here comes up the now I'm blanking on the word. So yesterday this came up about, I'm sorry, I got hit by a car a few years ago when I was jogging, and my recall was bad already from menopause, and now from being hit by a car, it's just really bad sometimes. I can't find the simplest words. But anyway, yesterday we were talking about disorganized and organized energy. And that relates to the logical mind of the masculine and the disorganized mind of the feminine, right? Because it's more creative. It allows them to bring in that flow of the higher self. So it's bringing in here the Queen of Pentacles ungrounded in transit, feeling stuck, taking forever in this twist of fate, while the spinning wheel, which comes up with Gandhi, is down, unable to weave back and forth with the spindle. So then when you can't go back and forth, you must go up and down the vertical pillar, right? The 3D to the 5D, and toggle up, meditate. Without reason or rhyme, the randomness, the disorganized, time to go within and to manifest here big time with this lunar eclipse. In the Two of Cups connection, in deliberations, 8 to 5 or 5 to 8, which when I wrote that it was 5:15, so I was within that 5 to 8 period. Grounding and integrating and feeling sorry for self, that an offer or offers look like the same old stuff. So at 5:17, which is the Hierophant and the Star, before I go forward, I'm going to show you the pictures here. This is the main read of the SIRIAN Starseed deck, and this is the full read you see in front of you with all the clarifiers. Okay. So bored with the same old stardom, dreams, healing, and nightmares, awake to purging in an upside-down world, spinning, and someone describing someone as spinning. Actually, I had a conversation today when someone said someone was spinning. So upside-down world, spinning with the wheel, dumping a load, pushed to your emotional limit with the divine feminine anchored into the 5D. So that's an amazing message. Capricorn reversed, Aquarius upright, and Pisces reversed, or divine feminine here. And then what was coming up was, excuse me, look at all my trials and tribulations, sinking in a gentle pool of wine. Don't disturb me now, I can see the answer till this evening is this morning, life is fine. And then he says the end is just a little harder when brought about by friends. For all you care, this wine could be my blood. I forget how it goes exactly. For all you care, this bread could be my body. And then he says, the end, this is my blood you drink, this is my body you eat. But he was being facetious in saying that in the movie. If you would remember me when you eat and drink, I must be mad thinking I'll be remembered. Yes, I must be out of my head, Look at your blank faces. My name will mean nothing 10 minutes after I'm dead. And this was at 5:37. 5 of the Hierophant, 37 of the King of Cups. And for those of you who don't know, this is from Jesus Christ Superstar, The Last Supper. And the characters here, Capricorn was coming up, not for any reason, but these were lining up with the characters as I was singing this. Capricorn reverse was coming up as Jesus, right? This is the Last Supper where he knows he's going to be turned in by Judas the next day. Aquarius upright was coming up as Judas. And then Pisces reverse was coming up as Mary Magdalene, or the divine feminine energy here, which was very interesting. And of course, December 25th and January 6th are both in Capricorn. So it was interesting that Jesus was coming up as that. So in knowing, coming clean or getting clean, released from his prison of stardom, right? This is Jesus' stardom is now paralleling to the divine masculine. Released from his prison of stardom, and his best friend, or Judas, the King of Swords upright, now cold and defending themselves, taking the high ground, but the 3D high ground, healing his broken heart, not wanting to take the fall for having been Jesus' friend. Aquarius, the King of Swords, may be detached right here, may have spit in his eye, the snake in the grass, as he sleeps on the glass ceiling, this is Jesus, levitating in his numbness, awaiting his fate. A set of 12, domino black, leaves fallen, time to suit up, put the disciples away. And discipline now is the name of the game, the disciple of one's self, not others, of higher self. Self on the glass ceiling, knowing they know not what they say, his friend a traitor, and he forgives him to expand his broken heart. The King of Pentacles peeks out to test the winds of change. The fallen whistleblower or failed performance, changing the frequency, the channel, as angelic mother packs, makes the bed, folds the laundry, released from their duties of pacifying the beast, cowering, cold feet, tail down, shaking in their boots, or lack thereof, fleas in the curtains and pitter-patter on the ceiling of noisy kids. Flee, flee, fly, flow. Vista, pamalama, kumala, vista. Oh, no, not the vista, vista. Eeny, meeny, dissalini, ooh, ah, malini, acha, cucaracha, ah, ooh. Give me a nish, bibliotin, dotin, bobo, bodit dat, and why not, and shh. I don't know if any of you know that, but that was from camp, but that was coming up as a message, which is really funny. Sliding into home, stolen. Worth waiting for comes up, and beneath that was it is safe to love. Dissatisfied, didn't get their wish, their world upside down, and the divine feminine anchored into the 5D. The evil empress reversed in lack with dysfunctional family, insecure and or manipulative without the tools to deal with their emotions. The red couch, the psychiatrist's office at 5:59, which is the minute before the hour, the 11th hour. Step right up with your anger issues and narcissistic mother, tying your arms back to force you to see yourself in the mirror, the opposite of your projections, your subconscious, the unknown wounds. After all, we are all things. What we project is the opposite, the complement to your piece of the puzzle or quilt. No matter how detached you are, she is the one who still can get to you and pull the trigger. A mother, a grandmother, an aunt, an older seductress who took your virginity, perhaps taught you all you know and messed you up all at the same time or all at once. The one you'd always owe your allegiance to, or who tempts you with the apple, tempting you to take a bite to show you you're no better than Eve was. After all, she is you. Hangry for vengeance against the one you can't control, out of control seductress, chopped liver as far as you're concerned. But are there two? Will the real divine feminine please stand up? Perseverance comes up here, the Emperor with number 4, and follow your dreams. Beneath that, number 85. Again, the reflection of the 58, the 4 of Swords, the connection of the 5D between the masculine and the feminine. And now here, satisfied and getting their wish here, but hiding their face in energetic exchange with the Knight of Pentacles, loyal, humble servant at the workplace, or the King of Cups upright with secret smile on his face. The Queen of Wands reversed, angry and swallowing it, anything but to reveal her game face. Fire and ice, swallowing it all, stuffing it down in a nice little ball of explosives. Moroccan colors or theme, hot-blooded, boiling and steaming. The King of Cups, an official at the barber shop or Barbary Coast, or coastal realty, twisting lights for the show. With Saturn hanging overhead in Capricorn, no more, no less, the Queen of Wands reverse may be setting an award on fire or dousing their torch. Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, and Libra all right here. Patient or lobster's claw is clamped shut, or dysclampsia, or cut off from the Queen of Wands reverse Sagittarius or patient. Patient in deliberations of opening the crown, healing and forgiveness all around. In release of the Magician reversed, mincemeat, rugrat, ground in the dirt and face down in it, out of control anger because he can't control this, unable to maintain secrets as a tidal wave comes in to wipe the slate clean to start over again fresh and new. Perseverance, number 4 comes up again, the Emperor. The Emperor's reversed in this read. We had Sag upright, Aquarius reversed, Leo upright, Taurus reversed, Pisces reversed, and Gemini or Virgo reversed here. In the recent past is Reflection upright, the Hermit energy or the Virgo. The King of Cups Hermit is not working, with the Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords reversed, stubborn bull, withholding from justice or judge or Libra, coming clean to the Empress reversed, who's dissatisfied at 625, which is the Lovers and the Knight of Wands, dissatisfied, dropping the facade, the act, the patterns, the ball. The Empress reverse, strategizing how to not heed the call, to not wake up, to not decide, choking on world and words, holding back an announcement. The foundation here is Ascension reversed. The King of Wands upright connected to the Knight of Wands, rushing in to save the day. Post-war, clearing the field, getting over loss and regret and the past of the Knight of Wands in hot pursuit of him. Balls getting bigger and bigger by the day, and that's like the Knight of Wands going after the King of Wands. There seems to be two couples here, and it's very interesting the way it's coming up today. And the Knight of Wands could be the Queen of Wands going after the King of Wands, but there's also the Knight of Cups going after the Queen of Pentacles. So it's very interesting how this came up. All right, so the central energy here is the Eight of Swords reversed, release by coming clean to the Empress reversed, holding on to what's left after the split, the lie, the BS, the rejection, the vulnerability, being present to the now moment, really present to the Page of Cups reversed gift. The block here, or the challenge for the Divine Masculine here, is the Five of Cups reversed, getting over it. The after death, settling out. The Page of Wands, inspired or excited by the Queen of Pentacles reversed, recovering at night by the light of the silvery moon. I want to spoon in the month of June. So that was coming up just now. That wasn't coming up before. So the Queen of Pentacles reversed, recovering at night by howling at the moon, losing the battle and examining what went wrong, or details of the game, issues at work between the Empress reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and the Knight of Cups offering love to another lover and dumping one. The Queen of Pentacles reversed in a breakup or overexposed, draining and in need of vacation, or over nostalgic, or over the nostalgia of the twin flames, or going out to eat together, not even trying to, see if that could happen. The Knight of Cups offering love to dependent, or the Sovereign reversed, or powerless to their lucky charms, ego, or awakening to a maid, a nurse, an aide, a mother, or Leo, Knight of Wands, Scrooge, or Sagittarius Scrooge to Leo and or Capricorn reversed, in a convergence that's about to happen here. Excited Knight of Cups offering to the Queen of Pentacles reversed to take away her sovereignty to make her no longer single, while the Knight of Wands is coming in quick for the King of Wands, Leo. The Knight of Wands clinging tight, though, so she may not be as far on the journey, or he, whoever it is. Now here is the shadow reversed of the messenger of truth on behalf of the Emperor reversed and the shadow work. The state of emergency, broken, stuck, with the Page of Pentacles reversed, in need, unstable in a move, a visit, or visitation of a higher love. Cancer reversed, Aries reversed, and Capricorn reversed, sharing or settling out in uncomfortable energies, as the Queen of Swords reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed, two lovers and the Page of Pentacles reversed, in need of help. Though they're a good student, they're still coming up as in need of help here, or they're hurting themselves to prove to the Queen of Swords reversed, who may have a sharp tongue here or be verbally abusive to this child, withholding time, money, and effort from a soulmate or true love. The King of Pentacles, superhero, and the Emperor reversed. The King of Pentacles here may have stolen the Emperor's cape, because he has it on, but the Emperor no longer does. And the Ten of Cups upright, the sham fam, in a heated exchange, because it's coming up as the Ten of Cups upright. However, right next to it is a heated exchange and no peace. In a bold move, in a twist of fate or spindle, healing the Cancer upright and the Libra reversed, knowing and keeping to themselves, to detox reunion with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, dysfunction of the family, business, or community, dumping multiple loads and or emotional attachments, to the Queen of Wands, who's been looking the other way at 649, the Lovers, and the Nine of Cups. But the Nine of Cups is reversed here, so there's some dissatisfaction here. So the Queen of Wands looking the other way, while the Lovers are out in the cold, recovering without an olive branch, which means they're doing it on their own. And then the song On My Own came up. On my own, pretending he's beside me, all alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without him, well, that goes on and on, but I love him, but only in my mind. So that song came up, and then soon as the Seven of Pentacles reversed, the Divine Feminine's heart opening up, and sings, free to leap, under the eclipsed moon, with secret passion, and the Page of Swords reversed and the Page of Pentacles upright. The Six of Cups kids, or inner kids, not getting along. The King of Cups unable to find peace, with negative talk or self-talk, lying and spying and investigating every angle and every perspective. He sees himself as the Three of Pentacles reversed, with issues at work or third party, not lover, or in a breakup with the Gemini or Aquarius, either reversed, not sleeping and rising or levitating, with the energy coming in so strong it practically picks you up off the bed, drained without their sunshine, or sick to their stomach after a death or near-death experience, or dragging out a death, the wounded warrior surrendering, giving up, and needing to swallow their pride, with Gemini reversed, Aquarius reversed, Leo reversed, Scorpio reversed, not getting along at work here. Give your relationship a chance, make an effort, and getting to know each other all came up for the Divine Masculine, and then getting to know you, getting to know all about you, getting to like you, hoping that you will like me. I forget the words. Haven't you noticed I forget the words. Oh, that's beautiful and new. Things I'm learning about you day by day. So that was coming up too from The Sound of Music. Attraction comes up here, wedding, and then true love. Around the divine masculine, or how he is seen, is the lover's reverse, defending their territory. The twin choosing the path of the higher love. The patience and taking one step at a time. Gemini reversed and Sagittarius upright here. The block for the divine masculine here is the Four of Cups, grounding and integrating boredom or apathy, the island unto himself, feeling sorry for self after a sudden event or epiphany about the Queen of Cups, home or union, or what the Six of Cups reverse did in the past to her or her house, which can be children or inner children as well, but unhappy with the Six of Cups reversed. A happy ending comes up here as well as rebirth, home after jealous rage, or in the aftermath of a three-way situation. The Ace of Flames, the new passion ignited here at the end, dissatisfaction in a marriage, religion, establishment, or with Taurus, or Taurus unhappy or unhappy alone. Lovers recover on their own, being strong with the Knight of Wands, being Scrooge and approaching Leo, King of Wands. The Page of Wands is excited. It could be a masked boy with burning desire, an older woman who worships him, powerless or dependent with the Magician reversed, insecure, without tools, but now the worst is over with the Queen of Wands upright, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands, so that could be a mother and child or just someone much younger than her, and the Page of Wands surrender to a heated exchange, recovering from exile, with the Hermit in the Mary Magdalene cave at 7:10, which is 7 of the Chariot, 10 of the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Wands with a crown of light that she has placed upon her own head at 7:11, which is the Chariot and Justice, as the Queen of Wands is loving herself in all her crowning glory. Even if she does crown herself, okay, she's still loving herself. The King of Swords is upright, implementing a plan to ride off into the sunset, to carry on and lead the way, marching on, back in the saddle, come what may. I don't know if you've noticed, but March, May, and June all came up in the last couple paragraphs. Karma reversed with world upside down, issues at work, and breakup of lovers. The Hermit's released and challenged by getting over it. The Divine Feminine's heart in the E-Tower is coming out to the grounding and integrating and detox, to do shadow work, to ignite the new passion with the Page of Wands and surrender, holding back their true feelings, to recover from exile of the Queen of Wands upright, and needing to swallow pride, the Hermit and patience, Virgo upright, Sag upright in another world, released from prison, fear and anxiety, and detoxing, challenged by getting over their emotions and issues at work, with the Divine Feminine's heart out there, without affection, on her own, ignited by shadow work, excited to surrender to a heated exchange, coming out of the Mary Magdalene cave to face the Queen of Wands, who's showing herself off. The King of Swords is neutral here at 7:17, which is the Chariot and the Star, with plans afterwards, this face-to-face thing. The King of Swords is being neutral in the situation, but then has plans to go on the journey and move forward afterward. So this summary here is the release and the ignition, the hurry up and wait, the letting go and surrender in order to heat up again. So this is for the Divine Masculine. It's 3357 as I finish, and actually the first deck was cut and dealt at 57 as well. So the Three of Swords, the three-way situation is coming up here. I'm just going to do a quick energy deck card for you because I have a date with my son to watch a movie at 8 o'clock, and it's now 7:57. All right, so for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? And let's clear all blocks to positive energy flow for all chakra layers, auric layers, grounding, and galactic cords. Clear all that energy across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and reality for the highest good of all those concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is our takeaway from this read for the Divine Masculine? Twin Flames, please. What is our takeaway from this read? Okay, the Temple Path. And this always reminds me of the the Garden of Prayer of Thomas Kincaid. Number 12 is the Hangman, and the Hangman was definitely awakened in this read. Okay, so getting on path and staying on path, the 12 of the Hangman, and then we have the 43 of the Three of Cups, which was upright here. The man holding a coin is doing well. All right, he's staying on path, coming together. Come together right now with the thinking woman. So the man with the coin coming together with the thinking woman, 47, which is the synchronicities, the Seven of Cups in the Temple. And there's a Journey of Love card that's been coming up a lot lately for you guys there. We have then, the next card is, oh, there's two more cards coming up for you guys. The next card is the man holding a heart. And then Caring Connections. So for somebody, there may be two men who are vying for your attention. But there is a coming together here. We are on path here. Very interesting. So this may be a feminine who needs to decide between the man with the money or the man with the heart. But which one has your heart? With the 43, the 45, and the 47. The 43 of the Three of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. And then the 14 of the Temperance card, the angels, the higher love. All right. The underlying energy from this deck at 8 o'clock on the dot is the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Sorry about the clarity there. 37 is the King of Cups, that unconditional love, and the King of Cups was upright in this read. So this is about having confidence as the masculines come forward. There's the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, of the feminine energy. So these are these little angel energies coming forward, your angelic energies of the 36 and 37. 36 is the Atlas energy, the weight of the world upon your shoulders, and she does look like she's a little bit tired, as opposed to the 37, which looks a little bit more bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And this is after they took a step back to see the world at a bigger perspective, okay? So we have these two energies and the underlying energies, being the little angels that they are, that you are, which this can represent the masculine and feminine, but it also can represent your children. And then using that confidence of the third chakra and that light. And then again, there may be a situation of choosing. There may be two men and a woman, and the woman needs to choose one. It looks like this one's on path. So we'll have to see how that goes. Which is the one? The one of the higher love. And the one with the heart is coming up next to the Caring Connections and the higher love. But this one's coming up as the wisdom. All right, so which one are you going to pick? So just that's about being in your knowing. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and be good to yourselves. Was there something else? I'm trying to remember. No, the card ends on the Six of Wands, which is the journeyman. So just journey on, guys. Rise and be love. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.